Alright, happy Tuesday night. We are back with some more Hero U, Road to Redemption. I really need to be working on my syllabus for the fall, but if I look at one more thing to do with work today, I might just cry. So we are going to take a few hours and pretend to be in school, rather than actually teaching at one. So, here we go. Let us see where we left off. There we are. Alright. Road to Redemption. Hero U. Oh, finally, there it is. Alright. Day 3. It's evening in Sean's room, and if I recall from where we last left off, Aeolus just told me he's got the hots for somebody. Let's talk to this guy, find out what's what. Sounds like you're in a good mood today. Today I saw an angel with hair like fresh-picked mulberries and lips like marinara sauce. I've never described a woman like that. I'm writing a song about her. You ought to see Sophia. She is so sweet to Mia. I'd sit on her veranda if I could have Miranda. Oh, how happy I would be if I could kiss Sophie. Do you think she will like it? He's my roommate. I don't want to hurt his feelings. I'll be polite. She'll probably be very flattered that you wrote it for her. Yes! So who is this woman of your dreams? Sophia Miranda is the school receptionist. Ooh! A world beater. He's setting his sights high. I was going outside to practice my bongos on the beach when I saw her sitting at her desk like Venus resting on her half shell, except for the short hair and glasses part. I stood in awe of her beauty, and she spoke to me. She said, "Are you going out, coming in, or just going to stand like a statue there for the whole day?" Sounds like love. She's clever as well as cute. Sean, you got to help me. Please, speak to Sophia and tell her that I'm a nice guy who is funny and witty and who would love to take her dancing sometime on a date. Will you please speak to her for me? I really don't want to get involved, not gonna lie. But you know what? Why not? I'll tell Sophia what a funny guy you are. Tell her that her eyes are like amber pools of ale, and that her hair looks like the sunset reflected in a glass filled with the Dulcetto wine. Check. I'll tell her you find her intoxicating. Tell her that her voice is like the dulcet tones of a peacock serenading its mate. Mating peacocks, right. Let her know that I want to take her out to a reasonably priced restaurant, and I'll pick up most of her tab for her. Thanks, Sean. You are a great pal to do this for me. Ay. Sweet dreams, Aeolus. I won't be able to sleep a wink tonight dreaming of Sophia. Fine, as long as you dream quietly, I'm going to sleep. Now I should do a little studying. Let's see if I can read my own handwriting and actually learn something. Always do your homework. Alright, now that it's like 11:40, I'm going to bed. Woo, slept late, gotta go. As I was saying, according to the precepts of our headmaster, the best way to motivate students to learn is to pit all of you against one another in a competition to see who is best. You will all be vying for the coveted title of Rogue of the Year. No doubt you are all drooling with anticipation at the mere thought of attaining such a prize. He doesn't look too happy to hand out a Rogue of the Year award. You will be judged upon your participation in the classroom and your mastery of rogue skills, as well as your actions throughout the course of this semester. Well, that's vague. Is there a rubric, sir? You will be judged by your peers in this class, as well as by myself. I trust you are all now spurred to greatness by the mere thought of such an honor. Herr Sosi, who do you believe will win this competition? I will be the one to earn the title of Rogue of the Year, Master. Ugh. Fraulein McMichael, who do you believe will win? I will. Herr Kent, who will win? I will do my best to win, sir. Fraulein Esme, who will win? Katie, sir. I think she's best of all. All with a single tear. Sad creature. It seems that you have your first advocate, Fraulein McMichael. Congratulations. Herr Kiro, who do you believe will win? Cesare will. You are already quite skilled in rogue skills, Herr Kiro. I am surprised that you do not intend to compete. It is just, sir, that I think that Cesare will work harder to be the Rogue of the Year. You are undoubtedly correct. Shade. Herr O'Connor, who do you think will win this competition? I could pick one of the ladies to, flatter and woo them, but that also seems meh. I'm here to go for it. I will. You have a slight disadvantage already, being the newcomer. However, you do have some slight potential. Oh, thank you. I always like being told that I have slight potential. It will take brains, skill, charm, and actions to win this competition. O'Connor doesn't have a chance. We shall see, shall we? I encourage all of you to strive for the title, regardless of its meaninglessness. We shall see if this motivates you to overcome your lazy tendencies. Gosh, he's brutal. Today's practice session should be on dagger throwing. It's amazing how useful a well-placed dagger can be. Class dismissed. How's it going? It is good of you to ask. I am, of course, happy to be of service to you. Look at that sly smile. He's up to no good. See you later. It will be a pleasure. Got anything good in the shop? Fine dagger, flash powder, lockpicks. I can get all this other stuff at better prices from the legitimate store, so I'm done with you for right now. Alright. Let's see. It's a little after 2. Gotta practice some skills. I'm not hearing anyone in the room right now. Alright, let's see. How we doing on abilities? Perception and smarts have been boosted nicely. Stealth is on its way up. Gaming is on its way up. Luck is slightly improved. Climbing, combat, defense, throwing. I could get in some more throwing practice. Fitness, yeah! Sean O'Connor's buff. He also has the bruised lip. Oh, it's because I'm a little bit injured. Alright, I see what's going on here. I like that. The character portrait reflects the fact that I got busted up a little. Well, I'm actually hitting the target this time. These daggers are clearly defective. Either that or the target keeps moving. A little practice on the tightrope. It's good. Climbing and agility. Both skills you want up. Oof! Someone could hurt themselves falling off this thing. Alright, I got time for one more round of exercise before... What? Let's do a little combat. Then it'll be time to head up for dinner. He gets a 10 for resilience and a minus 12 for personality. Thereby ensuring that everyone else here thinks I'm a twit. Alright, practice with the dummy. Avanti! Or ye, or whatever people say when they're attacking stuff. Yay, combat increased. How does this thing have better reflexes than me? Ah, it's almost that special time of day for friends and food. I do enjoy meal times. Alright, let us be about our business. Up and down, just the way my life is going. I love that my climbing skill increased just by using the stairs. You know what? I got time. I want to run to the library and see if I can read some of the book before dinner. Love the music in the courtyard. It's quiet in there. Too quiet. Ah, Fragility! Thank you for the follow! But then again, aren't all libraries? See if we can get some more of this story of demons and magic. Hey, it looks like there are a few more pages. Yes! Despite all futile attempts to restore the lifeless Veliana, Mortuai refused to accept that she was lost. He cast a spell and vanished with Veliana's soulless body. Sir Hans and Sir Jamis were summoned before the High King of Albion. Londinium had been destroyed, and the High Prince was dead. The High King blamed the knights for those tragedies, and banished them from Albion. I mean, they only saved all of the planet and, you know, probably everyone on it, but sure, take it out on the heroes. That's not fair, they just saved the world. Sean and I are in one mind here. Unfortunately, all too often, no good deed goes unpunished. And that's all I can read for now. Alright, now let's go eat. And I gotta work in the kitchens and go kill some drats. Gotta up those skills. Don't hear anything right now. Carib Bean Islander cuisine today. It has jerk chicken, kailu, and okra. That sounds different. It's awfully loud in there. Sounds like dinner has already started. Right. So what's the secret behind your smile today, Esme? Is it your birthday or something special? Esme's got a date after supper. In the rec room with Sosie. Ooh, do not like that, because Sosie is a butt. She's my friend. I'm just going to be polite. Sosie, you are too bright and beautiful for a jerk like that. You deserve much better than to go out with that slimy creep. That's me being polite? Holy cow! I mean, there isn't a guy here that isn't attracted to you. Aren't I right, Thomas? Oh my god, I just put Thomas on the spot. Yes, right. You are very nice, Esme. Cesare is gentleman with manners, good home, and money. He says nice things to me. Cesare is sweet. Yeah, like honey on a poisoned apple. Oh, she did not like that. Jealous much, Sean? What? No. Sosie, he's just such a pompous. Is not your business to tell me what to do. I will have fine time with Sosie tonight in rec room. Time to go, people. Everyone clean up their places. Connor, there's food on the floor by your table. Mop it up. But I didn't. That's 5 demerits for talking back. That's great. You will mop the entire dining hall floor now. Just do it. Dirk the jerk. Ugh. Awful. Alright, I'm gonna go work in the kitchens, and then we're gonna go check on the date and see how it goes. I should go apologize to Esme for being in her business. Ekabo, Mr. Shanshan. Hi, hi. How are things going for you today? Things go well as usual. Issei, Mr. Shanshan. Thank you. Do you have some work for me to do? There is much work for you to do. Let us get started. I love this painting. Where did all these dirty dishes come from? You do good work, Mr. Shanshan. Good job. All I can hear in my mind is the stable guy from the very first Quest for Glory being like, come here, now you're 5 silvers richer. Like, every time she pays me, that is what goes through my mind every time. Oh, alright, say goodbye. I'll be seeing you later. Mari Ilaipi, Mr. Shanshan. Bye-bye. Take an apple. Never know when I'll get a sudden craving. I gotta get my stealth skills a little higher so I can start sneaking apples. Not that I need them, but it's good practice. Of course, if I get caught, it's probably gonna mean demerits. I just gotta be careful. Let's go sneaking out into the garden. See if we can learn anything about this date that's going on. Oh, Esme. Don't say a word to me. Not one word. I'm gonna say nothing. Sosi. He is stupid. He is a lying, creepy jerk, a cad, and a dastard. Oh my gosh, who talks like this? A rotter and a two-faced no-goodnik? He is all those and worse. We're gonna be polite here. I'm sorry your date didn't go the way you hoped. Oh gosh, the color of her eyes changes when she gets angry. You tried to warn me, I just didn't want to hear. You are a good friend, Sean. We're all supposed to be practicing this. She's dating Sosi tonight. They can't go well. I wonder if I should go to the rec room to see what happens. Just go talk to her about him. I swear he makes up these words. Interrupt Sosi and Esbe's date. Some call it a date, but it's closer to assault. Stop Sosi from taking advantage of Esme, and Esme from killing Sosi. I don't hear anything being smashed or destroyed, so I guess that's a good thing. Be ninja. What do you want? Oh, I'm just here to ask about how your date went, you ass. Get out of here. Aren't you meeting Esme here later this evening? She mentioned something about that at supper. Then again, I just saw Esme in the courtyard looking like she wanted to strangle someone. Guess she must be thinking of you. Why do I insist on poking the bear? This doesn't concern you, O'Connor. What? It doesn't concern me that you hurt Esme's feelings tonight by being a jerk? Is that it, Sosi? Guess again. Don't try this crap around here again. What are you gonna do about it, Connor? Oh, we'll have a fist fight or something. I don't know. I'm from the streets. Let's see. My roommate is a bard. He likes to make up songs all the time. I can just hear him now singing a song about you. Oh, come all ye maidens, and list to me prate about Cesare Sosi and his sorrowful fate, how he tried to kiss an unwilling miss, and now he's unable to go on a date. Oh my gosh, I think I actually hurt his feelings! I'm sure everyone will be singing that song around here, if you ever try it again. I'll be watching you, Sosi, whatever you do. You will pay for your impudence. Ta-ta for now. I think my classmate is like Snidely Whiplash. You meddling fool! Accursed mountebank? It is slightly after 9. Not enough time to read a book at the library. Maybe go find some drat parts. Actually, I should do a little more exploring around the castle. I haven't done that at all. Give me a chance to practice my sneaking. And on up to the mezzanine. Yay! Stealth increased! Nido wing. We got statues, we got paintings. There's so much in this game. Looks like a statue of a wizard using his staff as a weapon. He looks rather tough. I wouldn't want to mess with him in real life. There's a large plaque at the bottom of the statue. Legend states that Shadow was not seen or heard. Shadow would appear and strike with fierce intensity, then disappear. No one knows of Shadow's whereabouts, so Shadow might still be at large or buried underground. Either way, Shadow met his objectives each and every time. That's the way to do it. Pop in, take everyone by surprise, pepper them with spells, and pop somewhere else. Why does any even bother with hand-to-hand combat? Of course, you gotta be as fast and focused as someone like Shadow, or you could pop into a boulder or something. Or with your back turned to some drooling nightmare. Takes your head off in half a second. So I guess that's why it's not for everyone. And I know capes are traditional, but if I was a wizard, I don't think I'd ever wear them. Don't they get in the way of your staff and your wand? What are they, just for dramatic effect? Can't hear anything in this room. Alright, the Nido wing. Oh, a dryad! Whoa, cedar nymph. She's so beautiful. If she were human, she'd probably be very popular. I maple on her branches, but I doubt she'd be okay with it. Yay, stealth is increasing. Wow. Princess Lenore, Lelanor, savior of Sardonia, a true hero, stalwart, pure of heart, and sweetest of soul. When Sardonia was threatened with destruction by a monstrous sea dragon, she accomplished the impossible by taming it, with kindness by feeding it. That can't be a coincidence that they're putting that in there. Clearly that's going to come in handy later. Games love to drop little clues. We are forever in her debt. Wow. 'Twas clear that beauty tamed the beast. I like that it keeps giving me the option to steal these statues. Like, they're bigger than I am. What am I going to do with it? And even if I did steal it, who would buy it? Wow, this guy's looking heroic. It's over here. Just a bunch of stools. What's this book? Okay, that stained glass effect of the pattern being replicated on the floor, that's really cool. I really like that. Even though it's supposed to be like 9:30 at night, probably not a lot of sunlight shining through, that's still really cool to look at. Yeah, good on the art people. That's really neat. All right, what's this book? Look at that book sitting open. It's practically begging to be read. Nido be one of the most enigmatic students Hero U has ever had. Few students or teachers remember him because he had a natural talent to blend into a crowd and be unnoticed, and quickly faded from the memory of those who met him. This ability made him a shoo-in for the Disbarred Bard curriculum, but he chose to be a sorcerer, stating that he didn't like all that stealing business. He graduated near the top of his class, although not so near that anybody noticed, and is believed to have become a very successful hero, although nobody seems to remember having met him. He has donated generously to the school to help foster an environment where any student can become any type of hero, regardless of background or lack of skill. Wait a minute, I just finished that page, and I can hardly remember what it said. There's a small note after the name King Nido at the bottom of the statue. It says, warning, not 100% king, was considered a king among men by the people who used to remember him, but then forgot him no matter how hard they tried. Statue may contain inaccuracies due to sculptor forgetting subject partway through. Well, that explains why I'd never heard of a King Nito. There's no way I'd be able to lift that, but if I keep working out in the practice room, maybe someday I'll be able to lift that big book about him over there. Gosh. Science lab. I guess this is some sort of door. The plaque says it leads to the science lab. They must be trying to avoid having students just wander into the science lab on their own, blowing things up and messing with the physical makeup of the universe. It's closed. There's nothing like a normal lock on it. I have no idea how to open this thing. It's got a kind of permanent keep-out vibe to it. Right. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so that was the Nito wing, huh? That only took me like 10 minutes. I got time to keep exploring. Keep increasing that stealth. Love it. Nope, not a sound to be heard in there. I can pick the lock? Ooh. I am going to... There we go. Yep. Probably not the best time to try this. Mr. Turk might catch me. His office is next door. Alright. But sometime I'm going to come by and try picking this. I'm going to try to pick any lock I can. Turk's office door is locked, and that lock looks tricky to me. So he's probably out patrolling, trying to catch students and give them demerits. Last thing I need is to have Turk catch me trying to eavesdrop on him. He runs around so much he could catch me anytime. Of course, he has to sleep sometime, doesn't he? Okay, the clue being come back later in the evening. I think I hear people talking behind that door. Oh, the faculty lounge. Judging from the plaque, this is the faculty lounge, where some of the world's finest academic minds meet to share the latest techniques and secrets of making our lives miserable. I hear people talking. Isn't it wonderful to have a school full of students again? Such bright, alert, happy minds eager to feast upon the bounty of our wisdom. Not every student is as enamored of learning as you are, Sylvia. Most just see this school as an unpleasant means to their goal of glory and wealth. 'Tis a new semester, a new set of students, and a new beginning, Gerhard. Surely there's no call for you to be grumpy and cynical so soon. I am not being grumpy, Moira. I am a realist, and I am always cynical. So the master's name is Gerhard. Grumpy Gerhard. I like the sound of that. I better go somewhere else before I get caught eavesdropping here. I wouldn't want to make the master any grumpier. Let's not pick the lock with a bunch of faculty members inside. That seems wrong. Looks like this is just a locked door to a storage room. A locked door with a fairly simple lock. Oh. Nope, not a sound to be heard. Better try this after bedtime. I don't want to get caught right now. Now this is a door with personality. Look at the carvings. Look at the extraordinary hardware. Even the headmaster doesn't get a door like this. I don't hear anything. Oh, wow. Alright, it's a lot. That's beautiful. I love that sigil. Sea serpent statue, huh? That's Lord Olwen, and one of the sea serpents he's said to have slain. What an incredible story his must be. It's a book about Lord Olwen. Seems like a very thick book for such a young subject. Oh, and it's only volume 1. It looks like Olwen, as a very young boy, showed a great aptitude for swordplay. Apparently he conquered his school's entire second grade class while he was still in kindergarten. You go, boy. Apparently a friend and his entire family was lost when their boat was attacked by Cecil, a legendary monstrous seasick sea serpent. Ever since then, Olwen devoted himself to ridding the seas of these foul, merciless beasts. Then, when he was 7, he started stowing away aboard fishing ships. By the time he was 9, he'd killed over 20 sea serpents, including Cecil. And he didn't even use a sword, he bashed Cecil in the head with rocks. Incredible. Yikes. So we know sea serpents can be killed, and we know that they can be basically tamed with food. Ooh, Kendrick. The stone plaque says, Kendrick Thompson, Paladin of Sardonia. Duty, honor, wisdom, compassion. I can smell the sweet scent of lilies and sweet asylum. The flowers in the plaque are still fresh. It's solid and all seems to be carved from one piece of stone. There's a book that's fallen down between the plaque pedestal and the wall. Got it. The book's title is Connive, Disguise, and Contrive, The Way of the Rogue. Someone wrote a book about that. Ah, it's a library book. It has a marker in here that says Thomas Kent. I guess Thomas must have dropped it and got knocked behind the plaque pedestal. I guess I should take this book to where it belongs. A knight in armor kneeling in a field of bodies. He looks more sad than triumphant. He must be a paladin. There's not a thing back here. Too bad. You could fit a hell of a big safe behind a portrait this sized. Alright. It's almost 10 o'clock. Oh my gosh, there's so much more. It's bedtime. Hurry! Yes, you're not wrong, Cakes. You're not wrong. Ah! But there's more books. Alright, I'll just come back another time. I'll come back another time. There's violins and things. I want to touch and look at everything. I suppose I could have gone down the other stairs and not been a weirdo. Oh, that's the bell. Oh god, Mr. Turk's right there. Ah! Ah! Thankfully he's blind as a bat. Oh! Ah, that could have been dicey. Alright. Oof. Let's see if Kent's awake. I can try giving him his book back. I think I hear voices inside that dorm room. So how did your meeting with Esme go? Not so well, I am thinking. I don't want to talk about it. I warned you that women are not to be trusted. Shut up! I don't hear anything, but Thomas has this room to himself, so I'm not too surprised. Guess Thomas is out of his dorm room right now. He should be in bed. I think I hear voices in the other room. I'm just a kind of a creep listening to everybody. That Fatu, that stupid, bloody pig of a man, how dare he treat me like I was Vakurva? He's a man. What did you expect? You were the one who said he was charming. I also said that I wouldn't trust a man with my future. All men are lying, cheating, scurvy dogs. Even your father? My father lied to me and my mother about his merchant ship. He was a pirate captain. After Mama died, I begged to become part of his crew. All he did was pat me on my shoulder and tell me I needed to find a good husband. That's why I'm here. I'm going to find the treasure of the royal flush, buy my own ship, and be my own captain. Then my father will see that a woman doesn't need a man to set sail on her own course. Atta girl, Katie. Probably shouldn't knock on their door and reveal that I was listening to them this whole time. Let's go ahead and get a nice bath in. Evening bath. I'm refreshed, revived, and ready to roll. Katie and Esme room. Let's try Thomas's room one more time. Alright. I'll just get that book back to him another time. Let's see here. Reputation, inventory. Doodle in the library book. That's so bad. Connive, disguise, and contrive. Ticks of the Trode by I Am Foolin'. I thought rogues had a rule, never reveal your secrets. Or maybe that was something else. Not gonna doodle in the book and get the poor kid in trouble. Ah. Did you see Sophia today? Isn't she gorgeous? I gotta go tomorrow. After class, I will go and talk to her tomorrow. How are things with you today? I wrote a new song for Sophia today. Sophia, I just saw a girl named Sophia, and suddenly I start to give away my heart to her. Sophia, I'm in love with a girl named Sophia. I know that it's insane, but I'll never be the same again. I'm so happy. This is great. Sophia, please say that you'll love me forever, and I promise I'll always be clever. Sophia, I'll never stop singing Sophia. What do you think? Is it worthy of her beauty? That song clearly proves that you know Sophia's name. I'm sure she'll be flattered. Great! Now I have to get up the nerve to sing it to her. I don't suppose that I could get you to sing it. I could not do it justice. Alright, try not to hum in your sleep tonight. Hard to stop singing about Sophia. She's the harmony of my heart, the fugue of my feelings, and the legato of my love. Then try being pianissimo with your pillow in your mouth, please. Don't always get musical puns. I'm going to study this book. This rogue book was written by someone named Fox. It's all about using your brains and creativity to accomplish things. I thought it said it was by I Am Foolin'. Yay, smarts have increased. Alright, oh gosh, it's after midnight. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Herr O'Connor, I suggest you pay attention to my lecture rather than the inside of your eyelids. As I was saying, today we shall discuss the way of the Fledermaus. Oh gosh, alright. Something else. Gotta take notes. Way of the Fledermaus. Herr Kent, would you please translate for your associates? It means way of the bat, sir. Precisely. And what do you think it is about the bat that we will be emulating, Herr O'Connor? Take a wild guess, take a silly guess, take a snarky guess. We go out in the middle of the night, wrap ourselves in the wings of darkness, and put the fear of the unknown into our foes. You've coped with an inventive use of the metaphor, but rather implausible. Bats explore their environment through the use of sound. They listen to everything around them and use that information to maneuver. So too do rogues. At night, their ears are often better than your eyes at recognizing danger. Rogues listen first, then act. Well, the rule of the Kunschenschab was to observe, listen, and then move to concealment. I guess part of that involves the Fledermaus, who is going to listen first, then act. Perception is a critical skill for social situations. You can learn a great deal by what others say, particularly when they don't know you are listening. Oh, gulp. Does he know that I was listening to everyone, literally everyone, last night through their bedroom doors? We get excellent practice for our listening skills in this class because you, sir, always say such important and interesting things. I hope that all of you listen as carefully as Herr Sosi. Your assignment for the rest of the day is to practice the way of the Fledermaus and use your listening skills. Be aware of noise and its source. Sound can be your first warning of oncoming danger. Evening is an excellent time for listening at doors. People are more likely to gather for conversations at that time. Try not to be too obvious about it, particularly when you are listening at doors. Keep in mind rule number 6, don't get caught. Class dismissed. So he literally wants us to eavesdrop on people. This school is insane. Alas, poor Cesare has been rather testy since his little tete-a-tete with Esme the other night. It clearly didn't go well for him. I was wondering if perhaps you know what it was that displeased him so. Sosie's in a bad mood? How can you tell? He's always in a bad mood around me. Must be my winning personality. Cesare and I are dorm mates. He can be most unpleasant when he is displeased. Sosie can be most unpleasant when he is pleased, too. That's part of his charm. What did Sosie have to say about his meeting with Esme? Cesare will not speak of the matter, but he is very angry. And perhaps a little bit afraid. As he should be. Afraid? What would Sosie be afraid of? Of that, I do not know. I had hoped you had more information on the matter than I have. Perhaps if you speak with Esme, she will reveal what happened at that meeting. I don't know that I want to get involved in people's lives quite like that. I'm more of an eavesdropping, creep than anything else. I don't hear anything. What do you know? The door to the locked room is locked. Great. I don't hear anything, but judging from the way this door is built, there could be a brass band playing on the other side. I wouldn't be able to hear anything through it. Alright, I have to make sure I go see Sophia for my roommate. I promised to talk to her, and I should. I think that Katie is talking to someone on the other side of the room. Oh, good. You're not very good at throwing daggers, are you? No, I've never thrown one before coming here. So why are you bothering to practice? You're not a sneaky dagger sort of person. You really don't fit in with the rest of us losers. I don't think anyone in this class is a loser. Maybe we don't fit in with other students here, but that doesn't mean we can't be heroes. And yes, so maybe I'm not as skilled at daggers or fighting as most of you in class, but I'm learning. I won't stop learning until I've mastered all the skills this class teaches. That's the spirit, Thomas. Yikes. Scary. Mr. Kent. Don't let Katie discourage you, Thomas. I'm sure you'll get better. He can hardly get worse. Aw. You have to give Thomas some credit, Katie. He may have a lousy throwing arm, but he's not giving up. Maybe someday he'll even manage to hit the target. So why are you in this class instead of the Paladin class? Did you fail the holier-than-thou requirement? Paladins aren't holier than thou. If anything, Paladins tend to be too humble, and Lady Moira here is very kind and sweet. If I work hard enough to impress Master von Urwald with my diligence, maybe he'll recommend that I transfer to the Paladin classes. Your determination is inspiring. Or maybe that's tiring. Either way, I'll leave you to it. Goodbye. Is there a way to, just give him the book? I don't want to get him in trouble. I'd rather return it to him so that he can... Unless I put it back myself. I could try that. Return the book where it goes and no one's the wiser. Because I don't want to get Thomas in trouble needlessly. How did you learn to throw so well? I'm a woman and I worked in an inn, so I got to be good at defending myself. You get mighty handy at swinging a chair leg or dodging a pinch. With a thrown mug, I can hit a drunken brawler at 15 feet. So does that mean you're a drunk mug chucker? See you around, I guess. Yeah, see you later. Seems aggressively indifferent to me. Oh, Esme. Esme, I didn't see you down there. What's up? You don't look very happy. I do not want to talk about it. What is it? Sosie! Oh, boy. trying to be polite and clever. I like to do a mix of each. I take it that Sosi was less than a gentleman. He kissed me! Then he was mad that I did not want to kiss him back. Does she have a pointed incisor? That tooth looks awfully sharp. I can see Sosi doesn't take no for an answer. What did you do? I kicked him. Yes! That a girl, Esme. You kicked him, so that's why he was walking so oddly. Nicely aimed. I always fight well. See you later. Maybe so. Good for you, Esme. Put him in his place. Oh, I thought maybe now that I had new intel, I could tell him about the incident with Esme, but you know what? It's funnier knowing that Sosi got a good kick. It's the climb. Alright, if receptionist would be anywhere, I'm thinking in front of the courtyard. Connor! I expect to see you wearing an official school uniform during school hours from now on. Do you understand me? If you don't have one by next week, it'll be 20 demerits. Ugh. Alright, I guess I better start making more money. Because I'm pretty sure the uniform is not cheap. All I really have is this dagger. Can I just show that to him? I can hear someone humming. Well, if it isn't the new kid in town. So who's your sponsor, sweetie? Welcome to Hero U. Sign in. Hello? Please let me introduce myself. I'm Sean O'Connor, and you must be the loveliest person here at the school. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sophia Miranda. I like to keep informed with everything that goes on around here. Ah, typical receptionist stereotype. I'm curious about you, honey. Who is your sponsor, and just why did they send you here? Say something sweet and charmed, say something cunning to impress. I would have come to the school a lot sooner if I knew there was someone like you here. You're cute, kid. What do you mean by asking about a sponsor? Am I supposed to have one? Judging from your shabby clothing, you aren't exactly Mr. Moneybags. And somehow, I don't think you got here by your good looks and charm alone. So who's paying your tuition, sweetie? I really don't know who is supporting me here. Well, if I were you, I'd want to know exactly who it is that wants me to be here. There's no such thing as a free lunch. You'll be paying for this one way or another. You're clearly not from around here, so what brought you to Caligari? It's not exactly the social center of the world like Silmaria is. Oh, Silmaria. I do a lot of traveling. I like seeing new places and meeting new people. Caligari is no worse than many of the other cities I've seen. My roommate thinks you're cute. He'd like to ask you out on a date. So who's this roommate of yours? Miles Standish? Is he cute and rich? He's Aeolus from the Bard class. You've probably seen him. Curly hair, golden eyes, pointy beard. You mean that funny-looking guy who comes here to stare at me? What a creep. Oh. Aeolus is nice when you get to know him. He's just tongue-tied and shy around you. You can let him know that I don't want to see him hanging around here again. Let him go stalk someone else. Yikes. Okay. I'll see you later. Come back again soon, cutie. I like you. Also, as the receptionist, you probably shouldn't be dating students. Just putting that one out there. Portrait of an adventurer. Painting. It's quiet in there. Too quiet. But then again, aren't all libraries? let's see what we can get here. And then I'll go upstairs and see if I can return that book. New pages. According to Velyana's prophecy, even as the Dark One Goloth invaded Albion, the Dark One Gog Sloth would open a second Chaos Gate in Sardonia. Tendrils of Gog Sloth's power had already begun to seep into this world. They twisted everything and everyone they touched. Men were transformed into Gogs and other unnatural creatures and worshipped the Dark One. Gosh, it sounds like Moldavia. Sir Hans, Sir Jamis, and Akina rushed to Sardonia. There they reunited with Mortuai, who had discovered a Chaos Gate below what would become the city of Caligari. The four heroes fought against the tide of darkness and sealed the Demon Gate. However, the prophecy warned that the gate would be reopened. Sir Hans and Sir Jamis formed the Order of the Knights Luminar to stand vigilant against the forces of darkness. They built Castle Luminar to be a bastion of the light. And that's the end of the page. This castle was supposed to protect against the Dark Ones, but it's been wrecked and abandoned until the university moved in. What could have happened to the Order? That part of the tale shall wait for another day. I love reading. It's hard to be an academic, I think, if you don't. But I couldn't imagine having a book that would only let me turn the pages when it was in the mood to be read. Like, let me read the book. Medicinal plants, tools, and disbarred bard books. Examine the bookshelf. Study the books. We'll hide and go seek. Let's see, what have we here? Interesting. Hiding is as important as being quiet to the art of the stealth. I guess I can't put back the book? Man, do I really have to give it to the librarian? Okay, Thomas comes to the library to read at night. I'll just wait till after dinner and try that. Martial arts books, weapons and armor books. Maybe, is there like a dagger book? That could be fun. Well, now I know the difference between a halberd, a glaive, and a ranseur, which is more than I ever wanted to know. It's almost time for dinner. I better get there before the food is all gone. Oh, it is almost time. Let's go. Alright, dinner. Gonna work in the thing. Gonna go find Thomas after dinner, give him the book, and then I think I gotta go hunting for drats. Don't hear anything right now. Today calls for Yoruban cuisine on the menu. Ayamasi stew, dodo, and eon. Not sure what that is, but it sounds tasty. Best part of this school is the all-you-can-eat suppers. Hello, Mr. Sean, working in the kitchens. Much work to do. Let's get started. What a mess. You do good work, Mr. Sean. Good job. How are things for you today? Things go well as usual. You see, Mr. Sean. Thank you. Always be polite. Alright, it's after 8 now. Let's head to the library, find Thomas. See about giving him his book. I don't want him to get in trouble. Got an apple. Doesn't seem to be an encumbrance system in this game, which I love. Like, I'm not being weighed down. It doesn't tell me that I only have so many spaces. I have a backpack and it carries whatever I need. Which, good. There he is. Hey Thomas, I found this book in Darla's wing with your name on it. I've been looking for this library book all over. We aren't supposed to take books from here, but I got special permission from Master von Urwald to borrow it. Thank you so much, Sean. I really didn't want to tell the librarian that I had misplaced this. Yes, that's what I like. Helping out friends. That's how you make friends and influence people. Thomas looks so involved reading, I guess I won't disturb him. Maybe later. I'll disturb him another time. Alright. It's 10 after 8. Let's go down to the basement and hunt some drats. Get some money. Build up some skills. Let's get to fighting. Maybe after the clock strikes 10, I can do some of that sneaking around I'm supposed to do. Maybe sneak upstairs. Try the latch on that one door. Got to practice my lock picking skills eventually. Pretty sure Turk won't find me over here in this corner, so I can safely practice my listening skills. All I hear is a big fat nothing. These are lovely drats, Mistress Esme. Splendid, luscious, fat drats. Much thanks to you, Gregor gives you. Mistress Esme is a mighty hunter. You are most welcome, Gregor. I am happy to hunt drats for you. Ah, young Master Sean, welcome. Mistress Esme has just brought me a fine catch of fresh drats. Gregor could not hope for a better set. Hi, I didn't expect to see you here. I did not come here to see you, so why would you expect to see me in first place? I did not expect to see you either. What I meant to say is that I'm happy to see you here. Ah, it's good seeing you too. So you caught all those drats? Wasn't that a bit dangerous? It seems odd that someone like you would be killing drats. Ugh, someone like you? There's no possible universe in which you should ever have a sentence like that. Like, oh, you know, people like you, someone like you. Just, you're sending off a weird vibe. And what do you mean by someone like me? Yep, called it. I mean that, I didn't know that someone as pretty as you and in such a nice dress would go around killing drats. It's a good way to get money to buy things for class. I'm about to go hunting drats. Would you like to join me? I've hunted enough today. Good hunting to you, and good evening. Alright. I see that you're in a good mood today. Yes, indeed. Do you see those fine drats that Mistress Esme has brought for Gregor? The ratties will feast tonight. Of course, if Mr. Sean were to go hunting tonight, the ratties would feast even more. So what's the best thing for sale at the store? Gregor has many, many fine things for sale. Master Sean would look very fine wearing the official school uniform. Gregor will be happy to sell the uniform to the master. Bye for now. Alright, let's see here. What are we talking about? The nice shirt is 15. That's 20, so up to 35. Ow, 55. And another 15. Okay, I can actually get most of it. I can get most of it. Oh! I didn't realize I had empty wine bottles. Drat parts, yummy, yummy, drat parts, pick them up and run. It is a catchy song. Alright, let's go hunt some drats. I think I can hear drats running around. Good hunting. We're gonna build up some skills. Get to sneaking. I need to get more throwing knives. Got it. Drat parts, yummy, yummy drat parts. It's like you knew the song was coming. Whoa. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be the one who gets the first attack in. Let's see if I can sneak around behind it. Flank the drat. Nope, he did not. Oh, but I hit him good. Nice. You did. You knew it was coming. Drat, parting is such sweet sorrow. I hear drats, more than one, maybe more than two. Better be prepared for a fight. Now, I did oil it the last time I was here, so should give me a chance to sneak around. Yep, oh. Yeah, I definitely need to get myself another throwing dagger. Ow! Ugh, glancing blow. Yes, got it. Oh, another dire rat. Come on, get him. Get him. Yeah! Nothing quite like the odor of dead drat. Dead drat is where it's at. Right. Yeah, how we doing? Yeah, I'm busted up pretty good there. But look at all these green arrows. Skills are going up. Practice makes perfect. All right. And dead drats mean more money because I need it for my uniform. I don't know too if I should tap myself out and just buy like the uniform the minute I can afford it because he gave me a week. I have a week to get it. So should I save some money to then, I don't know, buy things I might need? And while I'm standing here talking this through out loud, I should pause the game. It's solid, it's metal, it's rusty, and it isn't barred. Seems like a good way to go. Can't really make out the room on the other side, but it looks big. Let's see what's behind door number 3. Dark, dangerous, and the dank smell of drats and sour wine. This is clearly my kind of place. Can't picture having to carry these crates, especially when they're full, up and down the stairs. They must have broken a lot of backs back then. Of course, it was all in the service of drinking, so I thank them for it. Bet there's some great stuff in these. Let me check before I figure out a way to open them. There's nothing in these. So much for crate expectations. Ugh. Oh, drats. Whoa, a couple drats. Ha! Alright. Can I kill this one before the rest of them have a chance to, Okay, good. Oh, gosh. Ow! Alright. Ow! Ow! Oh, yeah, now I'm in some serious trouble. He who fights and runs away lives to loot another day. Whew! Yep, I'm bleeding from 1,000 cuts. At least I made it back here in one piece. Am I glad to be out of there? Is the good master all right? Fine, I'm fine. Just need to catch my breath a little. Okay, so you can actually get hurt running away. I'm practically dead. I found these in the dungeon. Very good work, Master Sean. Please come back if you find any more drats or brooches in the dungeon. I'll be happy to buy them from you. 8 more Lyra. Alright, shop at the store. A healing potion. Ah, bandages. Actually, that's probably not a bad bet. Okay, hold on. Let's, gonna buy the pants. I'm gonna buy the shirt. And then I'm gonna buy a couple bandages. Because if I could have healed, I could have kept going and then had more money for... Exploring. Alright, equipment. This nice quality shirt lends an air of style to any outfit. And pants are charcoal gray with 2 pockets in front and none in the back. Oh, okay, so wearing pieces of the uniform increase my charm. I'm a slightly better dressed guy. And I am beat to pieces. Here I go again. It's almost 10. Going back to Darla's wing. Someone is talking in the room. Thomas is over by the sea serpent statue. He's talking with someone, but I don't see anyone else there. I don't hear anyone else's voice either. Who is he talking to? I'll have to be sneaky if I want to find out. This is a good listening point. I don't understand it, sir. I thought that the other students here would really want to be heroes. Why else would they come to a school for heroes? However, my classmates all seem to be here for personal gain or to learn thief skills. They don't care about helping others or making the world a better place. Maybe it's just the rogues that don't care. Oh, hello, Sean. What brings you up here so late in the day? I was just practicing my stealth skills. Clearly they need more work. So what are you doing up here this late at night? I guess I just find this room to be very peaceful this time of night, so I come here to relax before going to bed. What is this place all about? This room, I mean. This is the common room for the paladin class. It's dedicated to Darla, one of the first paladins to graduate from the schools for heroes in Silmaria. The famous adventurers correspondence schools! Well, you're right, I could have afforded the tie. I elected to leave without it, just in case I have a chance to buy like a knife or something down the way. I will make more money and get the rest of that uniform, don't you worry. I gather that she is a bard as well as a paladin since she plays the violin. She has dedicated her life to protecting animals and bringing the joy of music into people's lives. Darla isn't a storybook paladin, fighting dragons and rescuing people in distress, but she's still very much a hero. I really admire her. Good night, Thomas. Good night, Sean. I will see you tomorrow in class. Yes, I look forward to seeing you there. Maybe afterwards you can explain to me whatever it is that the master said in class. If anyone understands the master, it will be you. Oh, nighttime. Back to the mezzanine. So we're going to be trying some sneaking. I want to practice that lockpicking. Not a sound to be heard. That lock is trickier than it looks. I'm going to need more practice before I can crack this one. Okay. I just get to try it once, huh? Don't hear anyone in there right now. This is a tricky lock. I'll have to practice more. Oh, am I allowed to keep practicing? This is a tricky lock. I'll have to practice more. Okay. I mean, I don't even think I should bother with Turks. It's supposed to be really advanced. Last thing is to have Turk trying to catch me eavesdropping. He runs around so much. Let's hope I can do this before Turk comes back to his office. Turk's got a good lock. This is much too hard for me right now. I'll need to practice more in the locks room before I can get this on again. Not a sound to be heard. It's trickier than it looks. I'm going to need more practice. Am I getting any practice? Doesn't seem like I'm getting any benefit out of doing this, so. Alright. To the Great Hall. Sneak. Oh, gods. After hours. Thankfully, Turk seems to be blind. Doesn't notice me when I'm sneaking. Bedtime. Indeed, it is bedtime. I'm up too late. Someone left a letter for you on your bed. Alright, but listen, first we gotta talk about Sophia. I spoke with Sophia about you. You did? Thanks. What did she say? I don't think she's interested in going out with you. Sorry. She's not? Did you tell her I'm crazy about her? Did you tell her I'm writing songs about her? Sophia was just not favorably impressed by you, I guess. She really doesn't want to go out with you. Oh. Thanks for talking to her, I guess. Sweet dreams, Aeolus. All my dreams of Sophia have turned to nightmares. Aw, poor guy. Mysterious letter. Alright, let's see what this is about. Dear Nora, you have my deepest sympathies for the loss of Donald. He was the best of brothers and the best of friends to me. There's not a moment goes by that I'm not thinking of him. If you need any help with anything, feel free to ask me. I'll always be here for you and Donald's boy. Your loving brother-in-law, Seamus O'Connor. This letter is worn and faded like it was written years ago, and it's written to my mother. Thinking of him... Seamus O'Connor. I didn't know I had an Uncle Seamus. My mother never talked about him. I don't even really remember my father. So another mysterious letter that leaves me with more questions than answers, as if I didn't have enough questions already. Practice eavesdropping. Return the library book. Interrupt the date. Not interested. Still only have one achievement. Become a student. Alright, should study my lessons and then go to bed. Actually, maybe I'll just go to bed. I didn't get a good night's sleep last night. I'm awake. I'm awake. Herr O'Connor, I see you had quite a rough night of it. Report to the infirmary immediately after class. As I was saying. We've spent the last couple of weeks discussing the skills, tools, and techniques of being a rogue. You might be wondering when we are going to discuss the role of a rogue in society. Why be a rogue? What's in it for me? Excellent questions. However, rather than philosophy, we are here to discuss the practical. Today you will learn of the Way of Godot. Does anyone know the fable of the little man on the stairs? Way of Godot. No one? Not even you, Thomas? I know a nursery rhyme about a man on the stairs, but I've never heard of a fable by that name. Then recite the nursery rhyme, please. Yesterday upon the stair, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. Oh, how I wish he'd go away. What is the lesson of the man on the stairs, Fraulein McMichael? It sounds like nonsense to me. How can one meet a man who isn't there? Precisely. The Way of Godot is the art of not being in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is all going to be on the test. Not being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Alright. Being a rogue isn't about being in the middle of battle or exhorting a crowd to glory. A rogue watches a battle from a safe overview and sends messages to the commander about the enemy's positions. A rogue stands on the edge of a crowd and whispers to others to shout words of encouragement. When there is trouble, the rogue slips into the shadows away from danger. Our job is not to be the obvious heroes. Obvious heroes get killed. Our job is to slip away and fight another day. I swear this guy follows me around. Because first I was eavesdropping on people, and then we talked about it in class. Last night I ran away from a fight with an oversized rat, and now we're talking about it. Is he just basing his entire curriculum on me? Because that seems a little, I expect better for what I'm paying for this school. If there is danger, then don't stand around just waiting for trouble to find you. Avoid conflict by sticking to the shadows, listening carefully, sneaking to another hiding spot. The rule is, don't get caught. What has this got to do with Godot? No matter how long you wait for Godot, you will never see him, because he is not there. He is always somewhere else. So what is the way of Godot, Herr Connor? The way of Godot puts the lessons from the way of the bat and the way of the cockroach together. It's using those skills to avoid conflict, even when in the midst of danger. Exactly. Boom! Haha! Thomas liked it, Cesare did not like it. Consider the ramifications of the way of Godot and put them into practice. However, this does not extend to the cutting of class. I expect you to be here every day. Tomorrow we will be having a test upon the lessons you have learned. Prepare yourselves. I expect all of you to do well. I will not disappoint you, Master. I will do very well on the test. Very good, Herr Sosi. I expect all of you to do well. Class entlassen. To do. Pass the first rogue test. I must say, Mr. O'Connor, you are looking rather dashing today. Thanks. I never used to think about what I wore. However, you always look so dapper, so apparently apparel is important. What's new in your store today? I have a very fine throwing dagger I'd be willing to sell to you. It is perfectly balanced and sharpened to a razor's edge. It would be most useful to you, don't you think? Actually, it does sound useful. Have a pleasant afternoon. A fine throwing dagger. Wow, that is way more money than I have. Ha ha! And he doesn't want any of the things I'm selling. Okay, then. To the locker room. I'm in! Oh, alright. I was able to pick my way into the locker room. Ah. Looks like a pretty basic lock. Darn, no good. Still locked. It says locker 1. Looks like a pretty basic lock. Easy, easy. There. Tool use has increased. That's... Yeah! Now we're talking. Boom. Hadn't gotten that one up yet. It says locker 2. Just a little touch and a gentle twist. Nice. Alright, got time for one more, and then it's time to go. Let's see here. I think I might need a little defense. When I get attacked by the drats, I'm taking too much damage. I'm not hearing anyone in the room right now. You don't intimidate me much. Wouldn't you like to be a real monster? Well, you never will. With my trusty dagger in hand, I deliver a flurry of blows to the wooden monster. My stomach's starting to growl. Better hurry off to the dining hall sometime soon. Good. Defense is up. Tool use is up. Perception and smarts are down a little bit. That's okay. Alright, alright. We're getting there. Gotta keep practicing, improving these skills. 28, 29, 30. How many steps are there? Maybe I should pop into the infirmary before I go to dinner. Moira might have some healing for me. Can I just, like, touch the statue of Irana and get healed? That feels like that should be a thing that happens. You are seriously wounded. Let me help you. There. I got you patched up in time for supper. Go off to the dining hall. I'm sure you must be starving now with all the healing you took. Thank you so much. You really are a lifesaver. Try to take it easy for a few days. You were seriously injured. It'll take some time before you recover all your health. So clearly that means Gregor is a chatty, natty ratty who eats fatty, dratty patties. Ugh, the very idea of eating drats is revolting. Speaking of which, Esme, are you still hunting drats for Gregor? Is good, easy money. Just sounds too dirty and nasty to me. And fighting gogs and sea drats and sea caves is better? Hey, at least I can wash off after every fight. Everyone clean up your place and leave. Dinner time is over. Alright. I gotta go work so that I can afford the rest of my uniform. Then I gotta go looking for drat parts so that I can afford the rest of my uniform. But now I've got bandages. I got, we're making progress here. Ask about the day. Always be polite. I'll be seeing you later. That was the wrong button. Working in the kitchen. There's much work to do. Here we go. Well, I guess it's better than doing accounting. You do good work, Mr. Sean. Good job. Say goodbye. I'll be seeing you later. You are the apple of my eye, or perhaps my belly. Alright, time to head on down to the store. It is evening, and the lonely hours have ended now that Master Sean is here. Aye, Gregor. To the cellar. Good hunting. I really want that throwing. Whoa. That's a wolf. Nice doggy, wolfie. It's okay, I'm not going to hurt you. I came here to get some drats, not some big furry wolf thingy like you. Easy, boy. Don't bite. I promise I won't bite you. Okay, I'll just leave your drat pile alone. You can go your way and I'll go mine. Are we good? It's a wolf. I'll take that as a yes. It's a wolf wearing a scarf and a gold pendant. You're doing a fine job of clearing out this wine cellar. Next time, leave some drats for me to catch. Is there even going to be any drats for me to claim? I'll try one of these side rooms. Yep, stealth is increased. Seems like Mr. Wolf did a pretty good job there. Oh, that's a drat. That's a drat. Ah! Oh my gosh, I don't have my throwing dagger anymore because I had to run away from that fight. Ugh, I left it embedded in a drat somewhere. forgot about that. I had left my throwing dagger in the drat when I ran. Ugh. This is the happy hunting ground for unhappy drats. The wine press room. Oh gosh, drats galore. This looks familiar. Didn't I see something just like this only a minute ago? Not too much to see from the other side. It's a little rusty after all these years. It also appears to be locked. Let's see if we've got the elite tool use skills to get this lock open. This is one really hard lock. I don't have the skills yet. Gosh, how many drats are there in this room? Any way I can fight them like one at a time. Oh god, here they come. Okay, that got me a little heal. Yes! Dodged it! Ow, he gave me a critical? I don't like that. Nothing left but fleas. Another drat part for Gregor. Nothing left but fleas. Okay, I know there's a third dire rat. I just gotta find it. Nothing left but fleas. Drat parts. There we go. I was gonna say, if it's not gonna let me take the drat, I'm gonna be very sad. Ooh, bottles. I could get some money. I would make a reasonable weapon in a pinch. Might be strong enough to hurt a drat. Give it a mild concussion. Wow. The bottle room. All right. Get another stack of formerly good wine all gone to waste. There's one with an intact cork. This looks like it still has good wine in it. Looks like an excellent vintage. It's had a chance to age gracefully. I'm sure I can find better use for this lovely wine than letting it turn to vinegar. Might be a reasonable item. I'll add to my collection. Few are useful as weapons, but that's it. Gate check. Metal check. Rust check. Shot check. Yep, this checks out most of the gates in this place. So what's hiding on the other side of this door? Whoa, 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 whoa. Drats aplenty. Whoa! One shot at that one. Dead dire rat. Yum, yum. Just as the running man. More drat parts for Gregor. Nest, stack of barrels. We got chairs. Table with barrels. Must have done most of their work here, pouring the wine back and forth and sampling it liberally, I am sure. I know I would have. It's got to be one of the perks. What's this on the table? A piece of chalk to mark the barrels. I can see faint chalk markings on the sides with dates. Might as well take the chalk. I don't think anyone will be using it here anytime soon. If I ever need to mark the date on barrels, I'll have just the thing. All empty. Got a couple pieces of chalk now. Eat chalk. Well, heck, I got drat parts and empty wine bottles. I'll probably have enough to get myself my uniform. Ah, I can't believe I lost my dagger because of that one fight. Womp womp. Alright, I gotta come back here when my skills are better to get into that room. So let's see, I bought the pant. I need the vest and the tie. I'm going to look so dapper. Also, I really should have ironed this shirt. It's a little wrinkly on me. Which is totally something I've had time to do lately, is iron clothes. But that's fine. Going back up to the store. Much too dark down here? Not enough wine. Welcome back, Master Sean. Why is there a wolf in the wine cellar? Gregor does not understand Master Sean. The wine cellar has drats. The wine cellar has proaches. Has spiders and bugs and other unpleasant creepy crawlies. The wine cellar has no wolves. I found these in the dungeon. Very good work, Master Sean. Please come back if you find any more. I'll buy them from you. Boom. An extra 12. And now... And that, I've got the uniform. And, ugh, throwing knives are 20. But for only 5 more, I could have a fine throwing knife. Alright, I'll have to just save my money. And with that, I'm wearing... Oh, it's a jacket, not a vest. My mistake. And with that, the uniform is complete. What's it doing for my character? My charm is through the roof! Beautiful, beautiful. I'm still hurt pretty good, though. Alright. Well, I'm not completely broke. And I got myself my uniform. It's not after hours, so I don't need to sneak. I do want to go to the library and try and read more from the Book of History. Yes, new pages. The Order of the Knights Luminar expanded their ranks and became the center of heroism for Sardonia. The Order helped build the city of Caligari and was renowned throughout the world for its principles of knightly honor. However, they did not know the halls of Castle Luminar harbored a traitor who sought to betray everything that the Knights Luminar had sworn to protect. The warlock Aquino was disillusioned by his banishment from Albion. He silently seethed that he had helped save the world twice, yet only the knights received the honor and the glory. Moreover, his research into the Dark Ones slowly corrupted his soul. With dark magic, he sought to gain power from the Dark Ones. Then one day, Gog-Sisloth began to whisper to Aquino. The page ends. This can't end well. It does not. Well, that probably explains why this castle was abandoned for so long. Let's go to the recreation room. I hear several people speaking something about games. Well, that's right, they like to play games. You are very good at darts. They like to play games after an exam. Yeah, well, we had a dartboard at our inn. I used to play darts with my father's sailors when I was younger. I practiced a lot to get as good as they were. Ugh, Sosie. You don't look as dumpy as usual, Sean. Nice to see you wearing nicer things. Thanks. I had a close encounter with a mirror and decided I should dress for success. How's your dart game, Sean? So you're an innkeeper's daughter. I'm more of a sea captain's daughter now. My mother ran the inn, but she passed away last year. I'm sorry for your loss. Mom had been ill for a long time. It's better for her this way. I'd be happy to play with you any day. Ugh. As long as you're just talking about cards or darts, then maybe we will. So I hear you play a mean game of darts. There's only one way for you to find out how good I am. I'd love to find out how good you are. Oh, you mean at darts. Good night and sweet dreams. Don't let the bedbugs bite. How would you like to play a game of darts with me? Okay, but I'll warn you, I'm the best dart player around. I win. Told you I was good at this game. You win, I admit it, you are really good. Ugh, curfew. Out of here at once. I love this standard line. This recreation will cease. Everyone return to your dorm immediately. I'll be watching you. I spoke to Sophia. She just wants to be friends. I got a test tomorrow. I think it would be good if I study my lessons. And then I'll see if I can console my sleepy bard. He's all sad. So Sophia didn't fall in love with you. It's not the end of the world as you know it. Give it some time. You'll feel fine. I think it's time I had some time alone. Get some sleep. You'll feel better tomorrow. I can never see tomorrow, for I was never told about the sorrow. How can I mend a broken heart? This loser can never win. The pop culture references, my gosh. Alright, I need to get a good night's rest because I have a test. Got my notes. I'm all ready. Oh, it likes to wipe. My blue screen software likes to get rid of the notes page. There it is. I got my notes from my all these weird German phrases, because if I do well, I'll get to take extracurriculars. An elective class, maybe. It is now time for your first exam. I trust you all studied your lessons carefully. I mean, I killed a bunch of rats in the dungeon. Doesn't that count? This means, of course, that one should have practiced your stealth and perception skills in addition to your books and notes. One learns by doing. Oh, good. You will have 3 hours to complete the test. You will spend the remaining class time in the practice room polishing your skills. You will then have no class on the following day in order to recover from your ordeal. Yikes. Nice, though, that he gives us the day off. Which statement is false about the way of Kunzenshave? Okay. So, observe, listen, and move to concealment. One should assess the situation. That would be true. One should go out of their way to avoid dangerous situations. Possible. One should look around for useful places to hide. That seems true. Always listen carefully for the sounds of movement or for other cues that foes might be present. So I actually think 2. Everything else seems observe, assess, move, but one should go out of their way to avoid dangerous situations. Not necessarily, you just have to be careful in a dangerous situation. When trouble approaches, what should be your first action? Draw my weapon and prepare for action. Look around for someone else to blame for my actions. Watch from a concealed place to observe the trouble. Go up and properly introduce myself. It's a rogue. It's about being on the side, on the fringe. Watch from a concealed place. Which of the following is a rogue's tool? Chalk, a lockpick, a flask of oil, and a rope. 5. All of the above. What is the best way to use a throwing knife? Stab your enemy with it. Hold it by the blade. Hold the knife by the heaviest part. Aim carefully and throw the knife slowly, or all of the above. When we were reading, it said the heaviest part. What is the best way to get out of trouble? charm your way out with a mixture of fast talk and flattery. Use a rope and grapnel to climb to the top of the building, run along rooftops. Figure out the cause of the conflict, find a solution, or to avoid getting in trouble in the first place. I feel like it's either 4 or all of the above. It's supposed to be versatile. Many tools in our tool belt. But I think avoid getting in trouble in the first place. What is the one tool that all rogues must put to good use? Their lockpicks, their brains, their rope and grapnel, their good look, their diploma from Hero University, their brain. Rogues have to be quick on their feet. Gosh, this is like a real test. Why is this class called the Disbarred Bards? If we called ourselves rogues, everyone would call us rogues. If we called ourselves rogues, everyone would just be jealous. So the modern media doesn't do an expose of the rogues of Hero U. It's hard to be subtle when you wave a red flag. It's a strange metaphor, but I'm going with it. What is the best reason to show respect to Master von Urwald? The Master is an authority figure, and we should always show respect towards authority. It's in the rules. One does not go out of his or her way to provoke a wolf. If I do not show proper respect for the Master, I'll be kicked out of Hero U. If one wishes to suck up properly, all of the above is the correct answer. In the way of the Fledermaus. So that's the way of the bat. What is the primary skill utilized? Reception. Because you listen first, then you act. How does one become Rogue of the Year? One goes out of his way to make friends and influence people. Do what you can to suck up to the Master. You practice your skills and learn your lessons. You pay more than just lip service to the notion of becoming a hero. All the above. Practice, practice, practice. Oh, I hope I did well. I hope the quiz today did not greatly disturb you. The Master frequently tests our wits and knowledge. It's just the first of the written exams. We will be joining us tonight in the recreation room after dinner for a few rounds of Poobah. It would be most amusing. Mr. O'Connor, if you do not mind my saying, you wear those clothes very well. If you don't mind me saying, thank you. I want to make a good impression. How do you think you did on that test? It was merely a simple quiz and not particularly difficult. I take these Disbarred Bard lessons very seriously. You never know when they might be useful for one's survival. What of you, Mr. O'Connor? How did you enjoy the quiz? It was a piece of cake, a fruit cake. It was hard to swallow and nutty and left an unpleasant taste in my mouth. So what are you planning to do on our day off? I'll be spending my time enjoying the sights and sounds of Caligari. I'll take the opportunity to restock my supplies. Is there a Poobah game tonight? We have a regular Poobah game on the night of tests to relax and have fun. It would be very good to have you join us for it. Heard anything interesting lately? I was up late last night exploring some of the more remote sections of the castle when I sensed that I was not alone. I went into hiding, and who do you think I saw sneaking around? Miss Sourpuss Miranda. It seems our receptionist has an unusual skill set for a receptionist. One that includes picking locks and stealth. I'll try to make it to the Poobah game tonight. Alright. Not hearing anyone right now. Let's do a little practicing. Now I'm making progress. Well, fighting those drats in the basement, yes, I would say so. You know what, let's do the ladder station. Or, oh, wait. Wait, what's, there's a couple different things here. Climbing up and down this ladder a couple hundred times should be no problem at all. Theoretically. Climbing increased. And up we go, and down we go, and up we go, and down we go, and up we go, and down we go. All right, I think 3 times is plenty. All right, now I'd like to get some lockpicking practice in, so let's head across the hall. There's not enough time to practice it all. Don't hear anything. I'm in. This is locker 3. Looks like a pretty basic lock. Grr, stupid lock. Alright, I did not get that one. Oh, that's the early dinner bell. It's about time to go to the dining hall. Alright. Tool use is up. Climbing up. Throwing and gaming up. Alright. Get those skills. Gotta get those games. Up, up, and away. Right. Headed for dinner. Germanish cuisine. Sauerbraten, Rotkohl, and Nodel. Master would feel right at home with this. It's a marinated pot roast with spiced red cabbage and potato dumplings. Yum. Thought that was spelled Germanish. You can't tell listening to someone say it. Man, that test today was brutal. I really had to think to answer the questions. As opposed to studying for the test beforehand. Hey, I did study! I took notes! This is a video game and I'm taking notes! You back off, Katie. I did not see you studying, Katie. Of course not. I'm just giving Sean a hard time. Wouldn't want him to get too cocky around here. I found the test challenging and interesting. It's not like any test I've ever had. I agree with Sean. The test was not good. Well, cheer up, everyone. We can relax and enjoy ourselves now. After all, it's Poobah tonight. Maybe we can all get rich by winning Sosie's money and wiping the smirk off his face. Maybe you will join us in the rec room tonight, Sean. We will be happy to win your money. Clean up 10 demerits for everyone who leaves a mess behind. Connor, I want to see you in my office immediately. What's the matter, Connor? Did your demerits catch up with you already? I'm surprised that you haven't been kicked out of this school by now. You are a troublemaker. I knew that from the moment I saw you. However, it seems you have attracted the attention of someone who seems very interested in you. He's contacted me to ask you a question. Did you get the lucky coin? I don't know what you are talking about. Who is this person asking about me? You know exactly what I'm talking about here. Don't play games with me. Did you get the coin you were sent to get? Maybe. Why do you care? A very important patron with a great deal of influence around Sardonia wants to know the answer, Connor. I will be willing to overlook some of your flaws and peccadillos from now on, assuming you please this patron. So where is the lucky coin you were sent to retrieve for the patron? I don't know if I'm supposed to give this up or not. This feels like a test, a trick. I'm not sure now. The one-eyed, bearded guy that brought me here may have it. He took away everything else I tried to take from the house. What man are you talking about? Who brought you here? You mean you don't know him? Tall guy, beard, eye patch over one eye. I thought he worked for the school. He walked right in through the castle gates and spoke directly to the headmaster. Then I was sent to your office. Blast it. Now I need to find your mysterious one-eyed man to see if he has the coin. As for you, I doubt that the patron will have anything to do with you since you botched the job. You get 10 demerits for wasting my time. Damn it! And don't try to tell anyone else about this meeting of ours. I'll deny everything. And who would take the word of a liar and a thief over my word? Get out. Test coming to pass it, I'll be in big trouble here. Be fun to play Poobah, maybe beat Sosi at his own game. Alright, I'm not sure if I was supposed to have told him about it or not. Alright. I feel like I need a little bit more money before I go try and play Poobah, so... let's do some dishes. Alright, we're going to work in the kitchens, then we're going to go play cards. Get all that money. Be seeing you later. Katie is saying something about Poobah. Poobah is fun and exciting. It's a lot like hunting, only with much less bloodshed. Usually less bloodshed. That's a good look for you, Sean. Then again, anything would be an improvement over how you looked when you first came here. You know what they say, it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. You're as good at Poobah as you are at darts. I could walk away with a nice pile of Lyra tonight. You are very pretty when you smile. You think I'm going to smile at you after a line like that? Guess again. Flattery will get you nowhere, matey. So you think you're better at Poobah than I am? Considering you've clearly never played before, then I'm better than you. I'll probably make a lot of mistakes. We'll be happy to take advantage of every mistake you make. Shall we get the Poobah game started? I'll be happy to win your money. Alright, I've won the cut, so I'll deal first round. Ante up and let's get this game started. A Mimi. Oh shoot, I forgot the names of the hands. I don't think a Mimi is particularly good. Yeah. Gonna play it slow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hero bets. Raises. Raises. Oh, go away. Showdown begins. A bad Fizbin and a good meh. Your Kira was won with a bad Fizbin. It's most kind of you all to give me your money. Alright. Alright. Hold on. I gotta remember the names of the things. Da-da-da-da. Different Poobah hands. Okay. Very trying to remember. Lump, Meh, Mimi, Fizbin, and Poobah. Okay, so Mimi is middle. Then there's bad, normal, and good. Okay. Alright. So those are the hands. I had to remind myself. Kind to give yourself the money. Alright. Ante up. Round 2. A bad meh. Let's see. Katie is clearly smiling. Let's limp into the next one. Discard and draw. She drew a new hand. Drew a new hand. Drew a new hand. He drew a new hand. She drew a new hand. She's no longer smiling. A bad Mimi. Still not a great hand. Kiro bets. Sosi raises. Wow. Fold. I am out of that. A good Mimi. A meh. Katie McMichael had a bad Fizzbin. Katie McMichael wins. Yes, I get to haul in my swag. Alright. Phase 3. The Poobah. Oh. There's only one hand that can beat me. I don't want to overplay this. Hold him. There's only one hand that can beat me. Can I improve, or am I going to make it worse if I discard? Hold him, I say. He bets. Raises. Folds. Folds. Re-raise. Bad Mimi, a Fizzbin. Sean O'Connor wins round 3 with a Poobah. 24 Lyra. What do you know? I win this hand. Oh, and with that, I really upped my money. Oof. Alright. Play it. Slow burn. Here we go. A wump. Well, that's not going to work. Now, there's already a bet. Fold. Not limping into the... Not until my luck and gaming skills get better, I'm not lumping into the next round with a wump. Just sit on my winnings for the night. Ooh. A Mimi. Esme has a Poobah. Esme wins with a Poobah. Good. The more Sosi loses, the happier I am. Well, that went nicely. A good Mimi. Okay. Okay, I can play with that. Let's check my way into this round if we can do it. Ugh. He's betting. I'll call. Oh. Whoa, heads up with this guy. And I get a Poobah! Alright. He had a bad Fizzbin. Sean O'Connor wins again with a Poobah. Thank you all for your generous contributions to the Sean O'Connor Retirement Fund. Beat Sosi head to head. Eat it, nobleman. Street smarts beat book smarts. Saying this as a professor, right? Ooh, a good Fizzbin. Oh, whoa, we got some pre-discard phase action. Wow. Alright, I'll call. See what's happening here. Whoa, my gosh. Okay, this is getting lucrative. The Grand Poobah. Sean O'Connor, a Fizzbin, and a good Mimi. I won again with a Grand Poobah. I'm starting to get a feel for this game. Yeah, I started this with 23 Lyra. I should just walk away right now. I'm really doing it. Boom. The bad wump. It doesn't get much worse than that. Fold. Not playing with that garbage. Can get that bad wump out of here. Wow, everyone held. What did they all come into this round with? And please let Esme win. Good Fizbin, a Poobah. Ah, Yolkiro has won with a Poobah. Fortunate was that the cards were in my favor. I don't think Thomas has won yet. A good Mimi. I'll call. Let's see if I can improve this at all. A Fizbin. Okay. 3 hands that could beat me. Let's just call and see what happens. Nothing crazy. Ah, he has a good Fizbin. Slightly edged me out. It just proves to you all my superior gaming skills. A Mimi. Man, he's really bullying the pot. Don't want to overplay here. If I play too much, start chasing cards, that's when you get in trouble. Ooh, Esme was confident in her hand. A lot of carrots in that stew. A bad Mimi, a Mimi, and a bad Fizbin. Maybe I could have won if I'd stayed in. Takes more than luck to win at Poobah. Ladies and gentlemen, our game time is nearly over. One more deal and luck will decide the winner. Let's deal the cards and get this over with before Turk comes to shut us down. Alright, round 10. Here we go. Give me a good hand. A good Mimi. You can work with that. Sosi is just, ugh. Starting off. Oh, good. It's head-to-head with me and that dingus. Oh, I did not improve my hand very much. He reveals a Mimi, but I won! Alright, I end the night with a win. That's the last hand? What a shame. I was just starting to take all your money. Oh well, there's always next time. It is now curfew time. I expect you to return to your dorm rooms immediately. No exceptions. Alright. 81 Lyra. That is much better. That is how you want to end the night. Yes! So much happier with that. Luck is up. Gaming is up. I'm still injured, but I'm getting better. Also, wait, what are my... Ugh, enemy. Friend, acquaintance, acquaintance, disliked, acquaintance, 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 acquaintance. Good friend. He loves all my stuff I've been bringing him. Character. How many? I've got 20 demerits. I'm a fifth of my way to getting kicked out of here. I kind of want to go sneaking around all night, but I think I should probably just go to bed. Oh, and it is after 9. I'm probably going to stop for the night. I can't hear anyone talking right now. Oh, nope. Ah, 'tis time. Who's this dashing fellow? Under the name Alexian, the plaque also says the man with no name. It then says Alexian was a handsome Silmarian mortal who was given the gift of immortality. He now forever wanders the land, bringing justice to all. Whoever he is, I wouldn't want to mess with him. He looks cold-blooded. Can't hear anything right now. Who is it? Hi, it's me. Just wanted to talk a bit. Talk sometime else, Sean. Go away. That was refreshing. Alright. Alright. I gotta know how I did on my test. I'm gonna go to bed, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna check my test, then I'm gonna be done. Oh wait, I should talk to my roommate, because he seems pretty dumpy. Hey, let's write any new songs today? Nah. You seem kind of down. Maybe if you played a cheerier tune on your pipe, it would make you feel better. Nah. It's getting late, so maybe you should try to get some sleep. Nah. Why don't you stop playing so that I can get some sleep then? Yeah. Poor guy. Unrequited love. Bzzz. It feels good to sleep in. All right, there's no class. I think I'll have a nice large breakfast today. Right, he gave us the day off, so this is a whole day to do whatever I want in the castle. Nothing like a leisurely breakfast without the rush off the Disbarred Bards class, is there? Yeah, I'm heading into town today to check out the inn and get away from here, so I better get going. What about you, Thomas? You're going to hang out in the library all day. I'll be heading to Caligari too. I need different shoes if I'm going to improve my Kunstenschaft skills. Some other bards and I are going to go busking today. Maybe we'll make some money. What of you, Sean? Are you going to town today too? I can't leave the school building. Somehow I don't think the powers that be trust me very much. Try not to miss us too much while we're gone. We'll see you tomorrow then. Well, have fun in town, everyone. Oh, I'm like Harry Potter without a permission slip. Oh my gosh, it's 11 a.m. and I got the whole day ahead of me. I don't have to do any classes. I can just practice my skills and explore. I love it. Okay. Well, that is it. It is after 9, so I am going to break for the night. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back next week with more Hero U. Have a great night.